Hello children, today I am here with the topic types of sentences. In writing and speaking, there are four basic types of sentences that we use for different purposes. We can look what are those four types of sentences. First one is declarative sentence or statement. Second one, interrogative sentence or question. Third one, imperative sentence or command. And the fourth one, exclamatory sentence or exclamations. Now we can look at each one in detail. First one is declarative sentence. Declarative sentences make a statement. They tell us something. That means they give us information and they normally end up with a full stop. Look at this example. John likes ice cream. It's a statement. It tells us about John. It's giving information about John and it ends with a full stop. So this kind of sentences can be said as declarative. The usual word order for the declarative sentence is subject plus verb plus object. It goes on like that. Okay, subject plus verb, that should be the starting. Declarative sentences can be positive or negative. Look at this example. I like coffee. It's a positive sentence. How can we make the negative of that? I do not like coffee. Both the sentences are declarative. So in general, we can say that declarative sentences are the most common type of sentences. All the common type of sentences can be considered as declarative. Okay. Now we are moving to the second one, interrogative sentence. That means question. Interrogative sentences ask a question. They ask us something. They want information and they always end with a question mark. Look at this example. Does John like ice cream? That's a question. The usual word order for the interrogative sentence or the usual word order for question is WH word, that means WH question word or auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb and it goes on. Okay, so either WH question word and auxiliary or auxiliary plus subject plus verb. Okay, so that's how the word order should be for interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence can be positive or negative. Look at this example. Positive sentence, we can ask a question like this. Do you like coffee? The negative of that is don't you like coffee? Not is added. Okay, so what's the word order? Do you like coffee? First we used auxiliary verb do. Okay, as it is not a WH question, there is no WH question word. That's why we started the sentence with an auxiliary verb. Okay, do you like coffee? So first auxiliary verb, then the subject, then verb and it goes on. Okay, then next sentence, look at the next example. Why did you go? It's a WH question sentence. Okay, so at first WH word, WH question word is written. Why? Okay, then auxiliary did, then subject, then verb. Okay, so if there is an question word like why, what, how and all, that means if a WH question word is we should write that at first, then auxiliary plus subject plus verb and it goes on like that. If there's no WH question word, how the sentence will be started? It will be started with an auxiliary verb. Okay, auxiliary verb, then subject and verb and it goes on like that. Okay, so that's the order of interrogative sentence. Next we are moving to imperative sentence. That means commands or orders. Okay, imperative sentence. Imperative sentences give a command. They tell us to do something and they end up with a full stop or exclamation mark. Okay, so imperative sentences will be sentences which gives out command, can be request too. So they tell us to do something and they end up with full stop or exclamation mark. Look at this example. Close the door. It's a command. Okay, it can be said as a request too. Anyway, it is telling us to do something. Okay, so this kind of sentences can be said as imperative, or it can be called as imperative sentence. Now, the usual word order for the imperative sentence is base verb plus it goes on. Okay, at first we should use the base verb. Note that there is usually no subject in imperative sentence because the subject is understood. In the previous sentence, look at the sentence, close the door, isn't it? Close, it's a verb, it's a base form of the verb and there's no subject used there. Okay, but it is understood that it is you, the subject is you. You please close the door, or you close the door. That's how the sentence should be, but you is not mentioned here. It's understood. So there is usually no subject in imperative sentence and the subject is understood, it is you. Imperative sentences can also be positive or negative. Look at this example. Positive, we can say stop. Negative, do not stop. Okay, that's all. The next one is exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentences express strong emotion, surprise, an exclamation, and they always end with an exclamation mark. It's easy to identify exclamatory sentences. Okay, exclamatory sentences express strong emotion, surprise, exclamation, and it always ends with an exclamation mark. Look at this example. What a funny story he told us. It's an exclamatory sentence. Okay, now the word order. The usual word order for the exclamatory sentence is what plus adjective plus noun plus subject plus verb. Okay, look at that example, you'll understand it better. What an exciting movie it was. What an exciting movie it was. Okay, so what plus adjective, an exciting movie. What kind of movie? Exciting movie. Okay, what an exciting movie it was. So what is used at first, then the adjective an exciting is used, then movie, that's a noun, subject it, verb was. Okay, so that's a word order for exclamatory sentence. What plus noun plus subject plus verb. In between, adjective should also be there. Then next, it can also be written like this: how plus adjective or adverb plus subject plus verb. Look at this example. How exciting the movie was. How exciting the movie was. Here, how, starting how is used, adjective or adverb, exciting, then subject, the movie. The movie, that's a subject, was is the verb. So in both these way we can make exclamatory sentence. So usually the word order for exclamatory sentence is what plus adjective plus noun plus subject plus verb, or how plus adjective or adverb plus subject plus verb. In general, we use the declarative form to make a statement. Okay, or to make statements or to make assertive sentences, we can use declarative form. Then we use the interrogative form to ask a question. So in order to create question, we can use interrogative form. So questions can be told as interrogative. We use the imperative form to issue a command. So while we say command or while we make a request, we can say that sentence as imperative. We use the exclamatory form to make an exclamation. So in order to give out exclamatory sentence, or in order to give out exclamations, emotions, feelings and all. So in those cases, the sentence can be called as exclamatory sentence. So what are the 4 types of sentences in English? Declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. Declarative sentence means statements. Interrogative sentence means question. Imperative sentence means command. And exclamatory sentences may be exclamations or showing emotions and all. Okay, so these are the 4 types of sentences in English. I think you understood it well. And now we are moving to a small quiz session, and here it is. First question: which sentence type is the most common? That means, what's the most commonly used type of sentences called as? Okay, given options are declarative, imperative, and exclamatory. What's the answer? Answer is declarative, isn't it? Next one. Who came to the party? Which sentence type is used? So, what's the type of sentence given here? Who came to the party? Question mark is there. So, from that itself, we can identify that it's a question. That means which sentence type it is. 3 options are here: interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. What's the answer? Answer is interrogative. Questions means interrogatives. Now we are moving to the third question. Which sentence type does not usually use a subject? Usually a subject will be there in every sentence, but here we studied that in one type of sentence there won't be a subject, but it's understood that the subject will be you. Okay, so in what type it is? The given options are declarative, imperative, interrogative. What's the answer? Imperative. Okay, in imperative sentences, we won't be using a subject because it is understood that the subject is you. Then moving to the fourth question. Which type of sentence must end with a question mark? So, what type of sentence will be ending with question mark? Here 3 types are given. We should choose interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. So, interrogative sentence means questions, isn't it? So, in that type, we must use a question mark at the end. So, answer is interrogative. What is imperative sentence? Command, isn't it? Exclamatory sentence means exclamations. So, the answer is interrogative. Now, we are moving to the last question. Which is an exclamatory sentence? 3 sentences are given. We should choose the exclamatory sentence from these given. For 2 options, exclamation marks are given, and for 1 option, there is only question mark. So it's sure that the sentence won't be ending with a question mark, and the option B is not the answer. We should choose from A and C. Anyway, we can read the given options. He is so cute. Isn't he cute? How cute he is. What's the answer? How cute he is. So the sentence order is clearly being mentioned in the video. It is said that we should use how or what at first, then the adjective or adverb, then subject, verb. So according to that, the correct answer is how cute he is, and an exclamation mark at last is given. So that's all for today. Please write the complete content of this video to your notebook along with this given exercise questions. Okay, thank you.